Hi there YouTube. So I'm here at Belever Forest today. We've got a bit of mist going on, although it's cleared a little bit here, which is a bit concerning, but there's still a bit around, so hopefully I'll be able to find something nice. There's some really nice coloured trees around, so they might make quite nice shots. We shall see. So we're pretty much peak autumn now. It's coming up to well, we're past the first week of November. We're actually in lockdown, but we're allowed out for recreation for pretty much as long as we like. There's no time limit on it. And this is my form of recreation, going out and taking photographs. So that's what I'll be doing. Right, so my first shot that I've found here is this beautiful, I suppose you'd say it's a sapling, very young tree against these older, huge pine trees, and we've got a bit of mist in the background, so that looks quite nice. So we've got the tree, beautiful colours on the leaves, and then it's backdropped by the pine trees. So we've got a lot of green, and then in the middle of the green we've got this kind of burst of autumn colour. So my f11, ISO 50 as always, that's what I always shoot at 99% of the time. That's giving me a fifth of a second. Now just need to make sure my 2-second timer's on. Yes, it is. Right, so what we need to do, I think, is that's come out. Some of the leaves are slightly blurred. There's a very, very faint breeze, but enough to be giving a little bit of movement in the tree. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open my aperture up to f4. That's going to increase my shutter speed to 1/13 of a second. Hopefully that will mean that the leaves will be sharper. Yep, that seems to have worked a lot better. And because we're at f4, it's given a nice little bit of fall off to the background. Maybe if I take my ISO up a little bit, we can get an even faster shutter speed. So this is unusual for me for shooting outdoors. I'm at ISO 200 and I'm at f2.8, and that's giving me 125th of a second. So that's quite a fast shutter speed. That should eliminate most of the movement in the branches, which it appears to have done. So that's the first shot in the bag. What I might do is get the long lens out and point it up into some of these tree canopies and try capture some of this mist and just some small sort of vignettes of detail in the trees. The way in which these pines here are arranged, I think it looks really interesting. So I'm using a tree stump in the bottom left of the frame to sort of lead me into the trees. I'm just going to check my focus. Yeah, I think that makes quite an interesting shot. And there's still a hint of the mist left, so nice bit of fall off in the trees there. So I'm at f11, ISO 50. I'm a whole stop underexposed. 2-second timer. There we go. So the colour on that beautiful tree there, and it's framed by these two huge pine trees, absolutely stunning. Let me just pan you up and down the tree so you can see it properly. Beautiful colour. So that is going to be my next shot. Right, so the way in which I've framed it, I've got the two pines left and right framing the tree. I don't know whether to come out a bit so that I can include some of the right hand side of the tree, which is kind of extending beyond the right hand pine. Let me just have a look at that. Nah, don't like that. I think it looks better tighter in. Just recheck my focus. Okay, so I'm at ISO 50, f11, 1 1/6 of a second that's giving me, because it's quite dark here. I'm including some of the sky, but I'm not too worried about that because the sky is quite misty, so it gives a bit of atmosphere. 2-second timer, and there we go. Okay, so as I said, I was going to put the long lens on and sort of zoom into the actual tree canopies and try and get a little bit more detail. So I've got the 70 to 300 on. So this particular shot that I'm grabbing now, it's the same tree, but I've zoomed in quite a lot on it. I'm at f4.5. and that's giving me 1/5 of a second. And there we go. Right, I'm going to end there. So thank you very much for joining me. Hope you like the video. Hope you like the images. Please leave a comment down below and give us a thumbs up, and hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.